this is example 1 of lesson 4.8, patterns and functions. Our goal for this example is to state the value of the first term, the operation, and the next 3 terms of the following recursive functions. Recursive sequences, sorry. A recursive sequence, as you will have learned on the previous page, is a sequence of numbers, such as this one I have here, that goes from 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, that is having the same operation done to each number in the sequence each time. So, let's look at part A. Part A, the first term is going to be the term where it starts. It's basically the start value from functions, only this time we're calling it the first term in a sequence. And it's quite literally just the first number that's listed, 8. All right, that's a terrible 8. Let's fix that 8. It's 8. Now, what is happening to our numbers each time? What happens to that 8? Well, we go from 8 to 17. It's going up, so it's going to be plus. All right, how do I get from 8 to 17? Well, that's plus 9. So operation, what's happening to it? Plus 9. All right. Lastly, I need the next 3 terms. So it stops being listed at 44, but we're going to go the next 3 terms. So I know it's going to be 44 plus 9, which is going to be 53. And then it's going to be that plus 9, which is going to be 62. And that plus 9, which is going to be 71. And let me just double check that real quick. Example 1, yes, 52, 62, 71. All right, that is part A done. Let's look at part B. Part B is 26, 24, 22, 20, 18, etc. So the first term, again, is going to be the first term that we come to. It's the first term on the list, number 26. 26. All right. Our operation, how do we go from one to another? So 26 to 24, that looks like, well, it's going down, so minus, how much? Minus 2. Minus 2 is our operation. That's a bit like our amount of change, isn't it? It's a bit like our amount of change. Let's look at our next 3 terms. We're going to start at 18, and we're going to go minus 2. That's going to get us 16. Minus 2 is 14, and minus 2 is 12. Many patterns in geometry are recursive sequences. It is important to examine the recursive sequence by writing out the list of numbers, like we have here, when working with patterns. So when we're talking about a recursive sequence and it gives us the first term and the operation, it generally is a good idea to write out the sequence like it has been done here. We'll get more of those in a bit. Also, sometimes we'll have numbers missing. Maybe we won't be able to see 22. How will we know what number that is? Well, we will use the operation. Minus 2, well, it's going to be minus 2 each time. But what if, for example, this 26 was missing? Well, if I know that my operation is minus 2, I can look at this and go, well, to get from whatever this was to this, I subtracted 2. So to get backwards, I'm going to add 2. And I would be able to determine that that is 26. And that's it.